I've been warning people since 2020. Do you remember when the World Economic Forum said you're going to own nothing and be happy? We kind of stopped that conversation. I hope to give you a different lens or a different perspective. Now, I know we let that kind of ride off in the sunset with the old administration. Now, what I'm about to share with you is my opinion, my research. You have to make your own decisions, but I'm here to give you a different lens. I'm here to calm you down, and I'm here to help you take the middle ground. So just hear me out, okay? Remember they said you're gonna own nothing and be happy. Now this is not conspiracy. You can go, this is their model. This is on the World Economic website. It was the biggest thing we were talking about. All of us were posting about this. And it kind of faded off when the new administration came in. But I wanna remind you guys, don't lose sight. Larry Fink sits on the board of trustees for the World Economic Forum. He's also the interim co-chair for the World Economic Forum when Klaus Schwab where'd he go? He disappeared. So the largest asset, listen to me, the largest asset manager in the world, who is the largest holder in Bitcoin, who has told you when you're worried about your country debasing their currency, you might want to get into Bitcoin. It's literally the head or interim head on the board of trustees, which their job is to move the mission forward of the World Economic Forum, is you will own nothing and be happy. Again, it's not conspiracy. They say this openly. They posted it. But we kind of let that all fade off as a brand new administration came in. Think about this for just a moment. I'm going to share a story really quickly. I had a conversation with somebody about 3 months ago. This person, kind of an angry person, argumentative, always pushing back, always challenging, which is fine. I love that. But I will push back on your ass with facts, figures, numbers, logic to get to origin. And I did. Or like the World Economic Forum says we're going to own nothing and be happy. You know, this is all changed now. I said, okay. And I said, let me ask you a question. Do you own your home? They said yes. I said, oh, cool, awesome. You have the deed? It's paid off? Well, no. I said, you don't own your home. The bank does. Well, yeah, I do. I said, you don't own the home. The bank does. I said, do you own your car? Well, yeah. I said, cool, you have the title in hand? Well, no, I have a payment. I said, you don't own your car. I said, let me ask you a question. Do you own your phone? I said, admittedly, like we have, business phones. And I said, we just do the payment thing. And, I'd rather take $1,500 and put it in XRP, a shitload of money in the future versus paying for this piece of shit phone. I shouldn't say that because it's helped me reach you guys. Sorry, phone. He said, well, yeah, I did the same thing. I said, so you actually don't own your home. You don't own your car. You don't own your phone. And you're effing miserable. I said, so they're trying to tell you you're going to own nothing and be happy. I said, you own nothing now and you're miserable. He's like, well, and I said, no, not well anything. You don't own anything and you're miserable. And all you do is complain. And all you do is bitch about the government. And all you do is wait for them to fix it. You think now it's going to be fixed. And then 3 months later, Trump posts, President Roosevelt, 30-year mortgage. Then he posts,